The program is expected to help improve administration in the sporting federations. Concurrently, administrators in most sports federations are volunteers, which in some ways impacted the growth and development of sports in the country. Now that the government has stepped in to support, the sports federations will be able to get their administrative structures right and be able to execute their responsibilities.
Now, obviously, the more they professionalize their sport, the more funding will come to ensure that they then maybe recruit. If they have an administrator now, maybe the next lot of funding might look at a development officer within the sports ecosystem. So we don't go too far ahead of ourselves, but get the basics right, get the fundamentals right now in the next 3 to 5 years. And then obviously it'll evolve as time goes on.
Although this money would not be enough for all sports federations, it is certainly a step in the right direction. With the consistent support from the government under its 2020 to 2015 National Sports Policy, sports would improve. The PNG Olympic Committee Secretary Alvita Rapila said this program is ongoing and organizations are expected to get their administrative structures in place to be part of the program going forward.
We have a resource allocation policy at the PNG Olympic Committee where we secure funds for national federations. We have a resource allocation policy that guides how we distribute those funds, where national federations will have to apply for those grants and they have to fulfill certain requirements, fulfilling their own governance requirements, meeting the obligations of their own constitution and fulfilling our constitutional requirements, and having in place the development plans and the high performance plans in order for us to sign off and allocate those funds. So we have that.
Meanwhile, the Hockey Federation President Ray Lapun applauded the government's initiative to support sports federations to grow and develop.
Some of our federations have gone out, supported by NGOs to employ development officers to run our programs, and most of it has been done voluntarily. But with this funding from the government, it should go a long way in helping national federations in particular.
The PNG Sports Foundation and PNG Olympic Committee will be working in the next few months to roll out the program.